It's been about 16 hours since I had that dream, and about the rapture dream that I had. When everybody was saying, "Oh, it's the rapture, it's the rapture," and they were coming out of their house and looking up into the sky, this is the view that I saw. You can see all these beings. They were just flying all over the place. These spark-like beings, and they were just going in and around and in and around and all over the place. They were glowing. It was almost a white hot glow, but it had kind of a blue tinge to it, and it had kind of a golden aura about it, as Jesus intended us for us to be in our robes, in our totally finished state. He has authored us into the complete likeness of himself, and so we will just be a glowing light, just flying all over the place, flying all over. So from the point of view of a non-believer, we could just look like some kind of spark of light, just going all over the place. Kind of a hill. You could see part of the city or part of the neighborhood, but you could see the city way off in the distance. And above the city was Jesus himself, and the glow all around, and all these other beings still coming in and out. And this is what I saw. So there's Jesus way over in the middle, and he's getting closer. Everything is coming closer, 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 and everything is flying around. The raptured people, the raptured sparks, as well as those clouds, just those pillars of clouds just flying in and out all over the place. And in the dream, the child that I was with, as those sparks of light came by, we tried to reach out and touch it. But it was quite an amazing thing. I'm glad I got those pictures out of my head before they fade. Although I don't think they'll be fading very much, because it was just such an amazing sight, such a beautiful dream to see the rapture happening in all its various stages. So it's going to be happening soon. We have no idea when. We just know that it's going to be at a time when we least expect.
And there's all these flying sparkles in the sky, like someone's doing, I don't know, like fireworks or something, but they're not as noticeable as fireworks. They're just sparkles of light that fly around in the sky. And so yes, and so now I see sparkles of light flying in the sky. It kind of, the more that you look at them, the more you notice them, the more that you see them. Because after I saw it that day, and then I started seeing them in clouds, when it's about to rain or storm in big clouds, I see the sparkles of light flying around all randomly. Kind of like the way you would think protons would fly around. And they would like kind of come in and out of sight, like the way scientists say protons kind of come in and out of reality. And so I see sparkles of light in the sky now all the time now. I can just look up in the sky and I'll just see like a totally blue sky, and I'll just see light just flying around randomly.
I began to see a dark black cloud roll in over the meeting. A dark black cloud that had lightning flashing and thundering back and forth across it. And in my mind at this time, and this is about 8 years ago, I had no understanding of what a dark black cloud would be, other than the concept of how crusades would get shut down, how Christian crusades would get shut down as witch doctors brought in a dark black cloud to rain upon the crusade. So when I see a dark black cloud, my natural mind is thinking dark black cloud equals bad. And that's all I could understand. But the Holy Spirit was saying to me in that moment, that dark black cloud carries the presence of the Father in it. Now, I didn't understand until later. I did some searching and some studying, and I found in Exodus and in Deuteronomy and even in Psalms that the presence of the Lord, the presence of the Father especially, shows up in a dark black cloud with lightning and flashes of lightning and thunder. That this represents, or this is the presence in the Spirit of the Father showing up. And that's what the Holy Spirit was saying to me, even though in my natural mind I didn't understand it because I thought dark black cloud equals bad. But the Lord was saying His presence is in this dark black cloud.